A young motorcyclist has died, a car passenger was rushed to hospital, and a 64-year-old driver has been arrested. This tragic crash along Mandai Road is yet another sobering reminder of the risks motorcyclists face on Singapore's roads. It was just past 7 p.m. on Thursday, the 29th of May. Traffic was flowing as usual along Mandai Road, heading towards Mandai Avenue. But in mere seconds, a collision between a motorcycle and a car changed lives forever. The 21-year-old rider was flung from his bike, found unconscious at the scene. He was immediately taken to Khoo Teck Puat Hospital, but he sadly succumbed to his injuries. A 34-year-old male car passenger, conscious but injured, was also sent to the hospital. And now, the 64-year-old man who was driving the car is under arrest for dangerous driving causing death. That's a serious charge in Singapore, carrying potential jail time, hefty fines and a driving ban. So how did it come to this? Was it reckless driving? A miscalculation in traffic flow? Or something more systemic? That's what police investigations are now trying to determine. But this isn't just about one accident. This crash is part of a disturbing national trend. Motorcyclist fatalities have been rising and fast. In 2024 alone, fatal motorcycle accidents jumped by 20.8% compared to the previous year. From 72 to 87 lives lost. That's nearly 2 deaths every week. And yet, motorcycles only make up 14.7% of Singapore's vehicles. But they're involved in over 55% of all road accidents. Even worse, 59.9% of traffic-related deaths involve motorcyclists or their pillion riders. These aren't just statistics. These are lives. Dreams, families and futures, wiped out in an instant. What's even more alarming? Nearly half of the motorcyclist deaths last year, 44.7%, were due to self-skidding. No other vehicles involved. Just one rider, one mistake and the road. Could it be poor maintenance? Road conditions? Or simply fatigue and long hours on the bike? And what about older drivers? With this recent Mandai crash involving a 64-year-old driver, it raises questions about age and reflexes behind the wheel. Should there be more frequent driving tests for elderly motorists? Should certain roads be monitored more intensively? And how can we design a safer traffic ecosystem for both two-wheel and four-wheel users? This incident highlights the fragile balance of safety on Singapore's roads. We need to talk about better road design, rider training, enforcement and perhaps, driver awareness campaigns that don't just target motorcyclists, but all road users. So what do you think? Do you feel Singapore's roads are getting more dangerous? Should there be stricter regulations for elderly drivers? And what can we do to reverse this rising tide of motorcyclist fatalities? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this video to raise awareness. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 2230, where we dive deep into the stories that matter beyond the headlines. Because one accident is already one too many.